Welcome back to the channel. In this one, I'm doing something with my car. I'm not actually doing a handheld gaming video on this one, but I wanted to share this with people because I see a lot of people getting ripped off when it comes to simple jobs like replacing your 12 volt battery. Now, my car is an electric vehicle, so it still has a 12 volt battery, as you can see there. Now, this was a particularly rubbish battery. The SAIC battery was apparently well known for failing, and it's lasted 5 years, so I'm pretty pleased with it so far. But what you need to do to change your battery is you need to take out a couple of bolts, one in each of the positive and negative terminal, and then one that's holding the battery in place. Now, all I need is a socket with a 10mm, and we'll take off the negative terminal first, which is just a couple of winds back. Now you can see I've actually got, there's a cable runs between the negative and the positive terminals. Just be careful when you're taking that apart. So yep, just disconnect these two terminals, and then also take out this second bolt down here. This is what stops the battery from sliding around whilst you're driving around. So it's quite a long bolt this, so I took it most of the way out, and I'm going to wind the rest of the way out by hand. And once I've taken that out, there is a little bracket that just stops the battery from sliding forward. Now, this battery box has rails at the sides, so your battery actually sits really tightly in it. So what we'll see next is me trying to slide it out of that, and because it's plastic on metal, it's not lubricated anyway, it requires a little bit of force. So if you've never done a battery replacement before, you're probably going to need both hands for this. And I'm sliding it forward slightly so that I can get it to kind of come off the rail on the right side of it. So once it's slid forward a bit, it should start to rotate and lift out. As you can see there, it's working its way loose now. So this one also doesn't have a carry handle on it, which quite a lot of original ones that you get in a car won't have a carry handle, and it makes them a real pain to get out. So it's definitely a two-handed job. So once you get an angle, pull it out, and then go get your replacement battery. Now, in this case, I bought this battery from a company called Tanya, who are based in Wales. I definitely recommend using them. They have some good batteries at really decent prices. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, why am I doing this? You know, if it doesn't cost much to get a replacement battery, and you're right, it's only about, well, in the case of my car, about £170 for a replacement battery. But actually, if you're in the know, £170 is a lot for a battery. The one I'm fitting today only cost me £37 or £35 with delivery, and that was all the way from Wales. So as you can see, Tanya packed this stuff really well. It comes in a cardboard box, it comes in an acid or a padded bag, it comes in an acid proof bag, and then wrapped in some foam padding. So take that off, and as you see, it's got a handle which makes life so much easier. Now, follow the instructions that come with it, but usually it's a case of there's some breather pots on the sides. They're usually red in colour. I'll show you this one here. Pull them out. I've had a battery fitted to a car before by a garage, and they left them in, and then they pop out kind of explosively because that's for venting. So take them out, take off the caps that are on the positive and negative terminal, get your battery orientated the way you're going to fit it in the car. So I'm going to just rotate this round a little bit. There you go. And then I'm just going to drop it in place. Make sure you don't catch the positive and negative terminal. Just kind of roughly get it back in position. And then what you're going to do is wobble it around a bit until you get back on those rails. Pull it forward a bit just to get it lined up, and then be ready to push it back once you've got it lined up. Okay, that's about right. So we're just going to push it in now. Push it forward, and you'll see at that point that's now locked in. We can put the bracket back in the front. So we're going to do that first, just to make sure we've definitely got it in place. Put the bracket in, put the bolt in, and we're just going to turn that in by hand a few times just to make sure it's in place. Okay, now we're going to connect up the live and then the negative terminal. And then remember to tighten them up. That's something that I've seen people doing that before. They only partially tighten them up by hand, or they're just tight enough. And of course, if they work loose whilst you're driving along, it can cause your car to cut out sometimes. So, yep, tighten up the negative terminal. Make sure it's nice and tight. Give it a little wobble. There you go. Same on the positive terminal. And now the only reason I did this was because there was a giant saving to be made. You know, the difference between £180, you get one from a garage like Halfords and get them to fit it for you, and the time it takes to order one online and fit it yourself, and it only cost under £40, just was an absolute no-brainer for me. This is a 5-minute job once you've done it a couple of times. If it's your first time, it might take you 10 minutes, but for that big saving you make, you can go spend that on a little handheld games console, or take the family out for a meal. So there we go, we're going to now just connect up the bracket that holds the battery in place. This takes a second to wind down because it's so long. Now, if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe, and as you can see, my battery is solidly fitted and a job well done. Thanks for watching.